Mic check 1 2 1 2. Good morning, folks. It is November. Mississippi Canna Mississippi Canna TV fam. What's going on in this month of November? Finna be a good month. Weather looking good right now. I got a few new subs. I appreciate that. You guys go get up to date on all the information I've dropped in the past few videos. Thank you for joining the community. Looking forward to all the good things we're about to do. I had a little news drop this week with the whole thing with the Mockingbird Cannabis. Did a video on that, did a couple videos on that, man. Go check those out in the feed. And I just appreciate you guys dropping in. Today's video is just going to be kind of like giving you guys a little bit of background. I guess not really background, but just my thought process on who I look to get motivation, where I get information from, just as far as cannabis culture and just the media part of it. So, I watch a lot of things on my feed. I sub to a lot of different channels, mostly surrounding cannabis, but there are a couple of in particular that I just think do a bomb job. And really, I'm not gonna say I'm verbatim trying to replicate what they do, but I look at how they run their platforms and like, yeah, that's real for the culture. But before we jump into that, check out those videos. Sub, man. I really need. I've been searching, man. Somebody pop up with somewhere where I can get me a poster, man. We need us a Mississippi Canna poster right behind us, man. I got a dope logo. If y'all ain't checked out the logo yet, look at the logo a little bit closer. It's kind of like, it's a little trippy. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me is that, man, I understand how this whole space is gonna move, right? So with that being said, do I want to be like Mississippi Marijuana TV or have big pot leaves and shit in my logo? Not necessarily, because I want this campaign to be able to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I want this campaign to be able to get broader and broader. And even though I'm a full advocate, I really don't care if somebody is not into it or shunning it, things like that. You still want to market it and kind of present it a way that you know what's going on over here, but at the same time, it's just not like weed. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we're doing. But yeah, check all those things out, man. Check out all my videos. Drop some info. Let's get this thing rolling. If somebody does plug me with a poster link or something like that, man, I'm gonna find a way to shout you out and get you some merch. I wish I had merch up. Like, we ain't got that big yet, but I would love to be like, yeah, I'm gonna send you a merch pack. But so I was on YouTube last night checking some things out, man, and there's this podcast. I'm pretty sure they're a podcast, but there's a particular channel that I'm watching. Come on, dude. First Smoke of the Day. First Smoke of the Day, hosted by these two guys, Black Leaf and Pat Guys. That's their names. Got this really dope platform where they're bringing on true legacy people. Like, it's just not all the hype stuff. Like, they didn't go run and grab folks like Mockingbird and things like that. Hey, I want to interview you because you're the biggest. They're really going back and tapping in for people from the culture. Folks who have been cultivating the last couple decades before they had permission. Folks who have paid the price, whether it be incarceration, legal woes, alienation from families, all that type of stuff. Like, they're really making a platform for that. And they had a really good one last night with a young lady named, I don't know if it's last night, but I watched it last night, but I know it's just dropped in the past couple of days. And they had this individual, actually a lady named Anna from Colorado Alternative Medicine was the original name. And I didn't know, but at one point they were like the most sought after cannabis brand in Colorado. Now they're California Alternative Medicine. And one thing I really like about their platform is it's just about flower, people's journey, how people grew throughout the industry, and they drop so many gems. Like, they had the cannabis lawyer on there. Everybody needs to go watch. Dang, I'm gonna get on my game and start dropping links in there. Everybody needs to go watch the first smoke of the day with the canna lawyer. So much game. Anybody out there in Mississippi, I'm gonna tell you like this. Anybody out here in Mississippi, that may be the title of this video. If you're in Mississippi and you're trying to figure out where you fit at in this cannabis space, and you're trying to build a brand and those things, man, go check out First Smoke of the Day with the Canna Lawyer. The way they do their thumbnails with their videos, you're gonna see they got pretty good graphics, and you're gonna run across the Canna Lawyer, drop massive game. I mean, from telling you what type of paperwork, because I've always wondered, say if you got cookies here in California and med program just opened up in Oklahoma, how do they do that? Like, it's not federally legal, so so there's so many licensing steps to go through when you're building a brand to make sure that you don't get gypped, to make sure that somebody doesn't run off with your brand, your genetics, your ideas, your intellectual property. So I advise everybody here in this state, because once again, what we're doing here for Mississippi Canna TV is just not creating a platform for me to come over here and spew shit and talk. What we're doing is creating a platform to share information in the culture of people who hasn't been in a position to do this acceptably. Like I did a video a couple of days ago, just the stigma behind cannabis still in Mississippi. So I know there's probably Mississippians, folks here wondering so many questions, like, how do I get in this space? Or how do I do this? Or, I'm nervous about this because I know it's not accepted. Look, guys, now's the time where folks like myself, my people who are already subbing, my folks dropping comments, in the comment section, helping each other out. Yeah, bro, check this out. We're creating that safety net. Like, we're creating that space where people can feel comfortable about doing those things. So that's why I have no problem coming over here and saying, hey, go look at this other channel that's doing way bigger shit than me, because I look at them and I understand in this space, there's room for everybody. Mississippi, this is a brand new market. How many times ever has that just been a new industry? We haven't had new industries in our country forever. And you really think about the wealthiest people in our country got in the last time new industries were stepping in. Now, mind you, in the cannabis culture, we're not going to do a lot of I don't know what to say about the business that they like to do in corporate America a lot of time, but hopefully that culture doesn't spill over into cannabis, which I already know it does somewhat, very competitive, and we can see with Mockingbird. Big guys are going to come in and try to shit on us regardless. You know what I'm saying? They know the right people, they got the right money, so it's up to us to build these subcultures, because we already know the culture can't be replicated. You can come in and be the biggest guy you want to be, biggest corporation, the most money, the most politicians in your pocket, but that culture can't be replicated. So please check out First Smoke of the Day. Start getting an idea of what you want to be in this space, and let's connect. I would love to. I'm definitely going to get to the point where this is like studio type vibes, where got a table, one-on-one interviews. We're doing podcast style type of production. And I would love to bring somebody on here to say, I'm starting this, I'm starting that. Man, why not? We got the platform, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this. I just want to drop that on you guys this morning. A couple of things I want to update you on though. So I am still in the process of trying to get my medical card, man. I've been reaching out to those folks. I appreciate my guy, I believe down in the Meridian area, I think it might be T, for putting me up on them, but I might have to, no, I'm sorry, that was Uncle Spurgeon for putting me up on them. Shout out to you, bro. But I might have to go a different route and find a different process to get my medical card. That, and I haven't heard back from any of the cultivators. Now, looking at the Mockingbird situation, I'm pretty sure it's going to be risky to find somebody who wants to allow somebody to come in to take shots or overview their operation. That's kind of how Mockingbird got caught up, but they got caught up because they weren't doing it, they were doing black market stuff in the legal market. You know what I'm saying? So they had a rogue grow 12 miles from that grow. Like, in my mind, I'm just like, damn, I want to see that setup. 20,000 plant setup, clandestine, rogue in the cut, off the grid. Interesting. But just think how bold they were to let people come in there and photograph it. But don't hesitate to do that, man. Let's connect. That's what I'm here for. That's what Mississippi Canna TV is here for. So I just wanted to start off this morning, man, dropping you guys some heat. Apologies for the technical difficulties I had the other night when the news dropped and I didn't get that video uploaded in time. But be mindful that this is the spot for Mississippi cannabis news. So I appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate the subs. Man, dig deep in what you want to be in Mississippi cannabis. Shout out to First Smoke of the Day for the inspiration. And man, let's just make this industry a good one in Mississippi. Peace.